Hello everybody and welcome. As we like to do every week, we like to take a look at the past week's market activity and then kind of bounce on the market and look for something to do. This week we're getting a late start, so this is actually on Monday. The market is open, so this is a much more current trade if you're following along. So if we look at the market, of course, it's been shooting to the moon. It's at all-time highs right now. It's been going straight up for the last, let's say, month and a half. The NASDAQ, of course, looks almost exactly the same, and the Russell is usually the laggard. But even the Russell has now caught up, and now it's at its all-time highs. These are all kind of right in the same boat. So what are we going to trade this week? Well, this week we're going to trade bonds, and I'll show you exactly why. We'll show you a couple of new things this week. First off, you can see this thing has shot up a lot in the last, let's say, month as well. Volatility is obviously, pretty high. For the bonds especially, it's pretty high. Obviously, it's been through a wild ride there, but for the most part, it's still as high as it's been in the last 6 months. But here's something I want to show you as to how far and fast this move is. As a contrarian, I'm going to go the opposite direction and bet this thing is going to go down over the next few weeks, and here's why. So if I go to the very bottom, let's say just right about the very bottom right here, and I use this tool and I go up to the high, which was on Friday, in this blue box you see how far it's moved. It gives you some details. So right there you see plus 16.64. So it's gone up 16.64 points in 52 days. Okay, so when I say that seems like a lot, that's just my opinion, but is it a lot? So remember, 16 points in 52 days. So if I go to the trade page and I get to, let's say, as close to 52 days as I can, we're at about, let's say right here, 60 days to expiration. And if I go way over here to this side, I'll do this so you can see where I'm going. I'll go here. And what this tells me, this is the implied volatility of this option expiration cycle. And what these numbers tell me on this platform is this plus 5.854. What that means is the market is expecting this stock to move up or down 5.854 points in the next 60 days. And what has it just done? It's moved almost 17 points in the same amount of time. In fact, in less time, it moved 17 points. The market's only expecting an up move or down move. It's gone up almost 17. It's only expecting a 6-point up move or down move in the next 60 days. That's why as my assumption, I'm saying this is an extreme move. It's just gone way too far, way too fast, in my opinion, but even according to the kind of expected move over the next 60 days. So what are we going to do? Well, as a contrarian with high volatility, we're going to sell a call vertical. And I'm going to go to the next strike above where we're at, 98.13. I don't like these half strikes. So we'll sell the 99 call vertical, make it $1 wide. And as long as we're collecting 33 to 40 cents per dollar width, this is a good trade. Now this says 42. But you can see right here the range is 40 to 42. So most likely I'm only going to get filled at around 40 cents, even 41. Okay, it's just slightly out, no big deal. This perfectly fits our rules. So this is our trade in the bond market, which is TLT for today. And that is why we're making this trade and why my assumption is it's gone too far too fast. And we're being contrarians and selling the other side. Assuming it will go down, we're going to sell a call spread. Hello everybody, just a quick break in the action here to make you all aware of the courses I have available on Udemy, which are these 5, but more importantly to let you know that these 3 right here are a 3-part series. So if you're anywhere in the mix here, now you know that Understand Options Completely is part 1, Basic Option Strategies is part 2, and Make and Manage is part 3. So you can start or continue at any level you like. The bottom 2 here can be taken at any time. They are just independent courses. If they interest you, please go ahead and take them. So you've got some knowledge now, and we know knowledge is power. But really, knowledge is only power if you use it. Otherwise, it's useless. So how do you take all this option trading knowledge and turn it into actual income? And the only way to do that is by actually trading options. As someone that's gone through the process, I know that making real trades is scary for many reasons, not the least of which is, where do I even start? I mean, there's so many roadblocks to making trades. What stock should I trade? What direction should I choose? Which options am I buying or selling? The list seems endless, which is exactly why I created my option income alert system. So don't you think you'd be a little bit more comfortable and confident if I was right there by your side making trades with you? Where now I will be there with my real-time alerts. You'll trade side by side with me in real time as I tell you what trade to make, why we're making the trade, and more importantly, how to make the trade correctly. But making the trade's only half the battle. When to close the trade is just as important, so you'll get those closing alerts as well. Listen, you've got the knowledge now, so let's put it to use. So how do we turn your knowledge into actual income with as little risk as possible? Well, the way we do that is by offering up the option alert for only $1 for the first month. Now, the option alert itself is going to send out 2 to 3 trades in real time as I make them via text or email directly to you. And as I close these trades, you'll also get those closing alerts in real time as well. Now, if you want an even better opportunity, the Option Pro, which is the exact same alert service as the Option Income, offers up all the content I've ever made, courses, webinars, etc. Over $2,000 worth of options courses for only $19 for the first month. So the way we're going to sign up for either of these is by going to sharpertrades.com, clicking on the products section. Both of these alerts will show up. Depending on which one you prefer, you'll type in these coupon codes and you'll either get the option alert for $1 for the first month or the Option Pro for only $19 for the first month. Look forward to seeing you all over there soon. Take care.